Good morning. It's 4:45 a.m. A little bit of a later start today, believe it or not, because I have a 5 a.m. or 5:30 client, and my next client canceled, so I'm gonna do my cardio then instead of before this 5:30 client, which was amazing. I never thought I'd say 4:45 was sleeping in, but these days it is, which is crazy. So just got ready, just put my makeup on, brush my hair, making my coffee, packing my stuff. My plan is to take my phone along with me all day today and just kind of vlog a day in the life. So every morning before I drink my coffee, whether I'm in prep or not, I always have a rule that I have to drink a full glass of water before. As we sleep, we get really dehydrated, and this is just a great way to get ahead of the water goals. So, let's pull out my supplements. Today's Wednesday. Okay, so what I have is fish oil, or sorry, this is vitamin D. This one's fish oil. I have some vitamin B, and then also just some chasteberry for hormone support, as well as something that's called Core Hard, which, one second. This is from a company called Core Nutritionals, which is really a great company, but basically it has, what does it have? KSM 66, which is ashwagandha, which helps with anxiety and just being calm, along with L-theanine and some DIM. So all this stuff just kind of helps you regulate your stress throughout the day. So me being somebody who stresses often, this has been a lifesaver, and I've actually felt the effects. I've been taking this since July though, chronically. So that's what I take in the morning. Packing my breakfast, so I got my coffee, my big water jug, and then my fruit and eggs. Every Wednesday, I get on the InBody scale. So this, I always make sure to do it at the exact same time every Wednesday. First thing, so all I've drank is water and a few sips of coffee so far. So that way the results can stay consistent, because water really can fluctuate the results. For example, if I drank my whole liter of water and then get on the scale, it would say a different result. So I just try to keep the conditions the same, as most similar as possible. It's hard talking when you haven't talked to anybody yet. So here's what we have this week. So basically down here, it just shows the progress over time. So I started, I started before this, but there's just no extra space. So I had to do it twice this morning, so ignore that last one. But basically the last few weeks I've been seeing some progress. For a while I was stuck at that 129-ish pounds, but now with the increase in cardio and just being really specific with my diet, we're seeing that go down. So 12.2% body fat. I don't think that's exactly right, but it is good to see that it is trending downwards. And then here's kind of my results in terms of how much muscle I have across my body. First client done. Usually I have a 6:30 client, but today he canceled, so I'm just on the bike for the next hour in between my next session. Hopefully knocking out 50 minutes of my 100 minutes for the day. It's down, 55 minutes of cardio in, and it is 8:45. I always have the most energy in the morning, so I try to do, as much as I can now, because come 1 p.m. and I feel like going to bed for the rest of the day. On my way to the third client of the day, and I'm just going to be eating my strawberries, and I also have my eggs. So I had a red light. Here's what it looks like. It's just 2 eggs with turkey and hot sauce and asparagus and my homemade salsa. And it's delicious. And it comes to be like a lot of food. All right, back from all my morning in-person personal training clients. I am halfway through all my online client check-ins, so my job's kind of split into two parts. Majority of my business are in-person clients, either at their home or they come to my the space that I rent at Body of Learning. And then I also work as a nutrition consultant with a company called Flex Success, where I work with people all over the world and help them to improve their knowledge, habits about nutrition, and get them to their goals, most of the time of weight loss. And these are all just regular people, not competitors. I don't really work with competitors besides a very select few, because the majority of what I like to do is just help people feel better, feel more energized, live in a body that they're proud of, and learn how to sustain that forever. So now, before I eat lunch, just finishing off the last of my cardio. I ended up doing 55 minutes after my first client at the gym on the bike. So that means I just have 45 minutes left and only 15 minutes to go. Whew. So all my cardio is done at a pace where I can talk, but I'm out of breath. Making sure to get my heart rate to about 130-ish and keep it there the whole time, as I don't want to add any extra stress and add any extra recovery time to my body. So you want to keep the cardio at a pace that you could do for a really long time. It's just a way to burn extra calories at this stage. So here we go, almost done. This is all just like a game of organization, because at this stage, there's just so much activity that I have to do each day that if I don't plan it out and if I don't get it done as early as possible, it causes me a little bit of anxiety to leave it to the end of the day. So I always plan it in my calendar like an appointment and give myself, realistic time frames to get everything else done. So that way I don't feel all that anxiety of needing to do two things at once. And every day I just focus on winning that day. How can I be better? Reflecting at the end of the night, how could I have been better? What do I need to do for tomorrow? What can I prepare already in advance for tomorrow in terms of like food or getting my stuff packed for the next day? And just focusing on that. It's day by day, meal by meal, session by session, until we get to the show. Lunch is always my biggest volume meal of the day. I get extra hungry in the afternoon, so I make sure to have a really big lunch. I'm obviously on really low calories, so the types of food are not super filling, but I do just make sure to eat a lot of it. What I have is tilapia. I love tilapia. There's something special about it, but I just love it. Lemon pepper and some salt, and then sometimes I put in a little bit of extra garlic powder as well. Ooh, okay. Dun dun dun, the final product. So there's the fish, ground turkey, 100 grams of green beans, and then homemade salsa, lettuce, and then underneath that I chopped up a pickle, and I also put a little bit of Dijon mustard on it, and then I have one rice cake with whipped cream cheese, and then everything but the bagel seasoning. Delicious. If possible, I always try to go for a walk after I eat for two reasons. One, for digestion purposes. Studies been shown if you move after you eat, you digest your food a bit better. And number two, and potentially even more important, is to get out of the kitchen and get out of the urge of picking for something sweet or just something extra. And this seems to work. Today, it's a rainy day. The forecast says it's supposed to rain all day, which is really unfortunate because my work day is a little light today, just based on people out of town or people having COVID or people, whatever, just not being able to make the session. So I was planning to do some digging if I felt up to it, because right now I'm digging up the whole front yard to do landscaping over, but that doesn't seem, that's not gonna work. Hold on, I'm all twisted. Next, I usually do barbell Romanian deadlift to 15 reps, but I forgot my straps, and to be honest, I'm feeling pretty tired. So I'm just gonna do dumbbell Romanian deadlifts to 15 reps and just really focus on that mind-muscle connection. I did not want to do that gym session at all. I think it's like a combination of just feeling exhausted. I've been moving since, 5 o'clock in the morning today. Really haven't sat down much. And then also this rain is so depressing. It's just been raining since I got up, and there's no chance of it stopping. So I think I'm going to relax a little bit, work on my computer before my last few clients of the day. Yeah. And here we are in bed reviewing some work. How awesome is this that we can just work from home? I remember, working in an office and being there from like 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. or later some nights, and just really wishing I could do work on my own terms. And now, 3 years later, this is the life I'm living, and feel really grateful even on the days where self-doubt comes in, or just kind of stressing about keeping my client load high and things like that. But overall, my quality of life has gone up tremendously. I'm able to be more flexible with my time and actually choose the hours that I'm working, and that is amazing, because I think that's what I've always wanted. I always wanted to get up early and start work, and now obviously a lot of times I start at 5 a.m., which, be careful what you wish for, but Ultimately, most of the midday is free for me to do my own type of training and my own personal stuff, which is awesome because it just makes it so much more convenient to go to the store and stuff midday instead of after a long day work. So I'll be here for the next hour. Meal 4, an egg white, green beans, truffle hot sauce, the best. Dinner is my, as always, palmini pasta. So this is just hearts of palm pasta with fat-free feta, a serving of lean turkey, and then 100 grams of tomatoes and 100 grams of mushrooms. And then for dessert, this is just Jell-O, and then I just spread over strawberry cheesecake yogurt, and then on top is a little bit of the magic cereal Fruit Loops. So I'm gonna eat this and probably go to bed.
Stop it. Ow! Okay. 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 Ow! Ow! Okay. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I can't bite you back. Stop. So round up. Stop it! You little shit! You're gonna go to the Thunderdome in a minute.
What's that?
To the Thunderdome. She loves it. Catapult! Let's have a gun whistle. Gun whistle! Okay. Okay.
Ow, you crazy girl.
All right, calm down. Calm down. Easy. Easy. Man, her heart's going a mile a minute.